This is what I'm wearing from now on. This is what I'm fucking wearing from now on. Because I'm telling you, I'm seeing a lot of cases come up now. I'm no longer going anywhere. I'm serious. This here, this is a perfect mask. I might cut this off. I might cut this off. But anyway, I'm going to start wearing this everywhere. I cut this. Used to be like a fucking hat for the wintertime. And I'll tell you what, it was warm as a motherfucker. But now, I'll just cut this off and it'll be perfect. So anyway, let's talk about the National Football League. First off, let's talk about Thomas Brian Brady. If everybody should just let's look back. If Robert Kraft would have let Bill Belichick do what he does best and manage that team, Tom Brady would be out of the league probably 2 years now. Jimmy Garoppolo would be going on his third Super Bowl because Patriots would have won Super Bowls with Jimmy Garoppolo. And I know 49er fans, but he's no good. Yeah, he's no good because Kyle Shanahan's not a good coach. Okay? You see where I'm coming? In Bill Belichick's system, Jimmy Garoppolo's a superstar. Just like Tom Brady's a superstar. Just like Matt Castle would have been a superstar. It's Bill Belichick. Tom Brady, if it wasn't for Bill Belichick, there's a reason Thomas Brian Brady was a sixth-round draft pick. And it became, think about it. There's a reason why he was a sixth-round draft pick. He got lucky and he got into a perfect system, Belichick, and he put up Hall of Fame numbers thanks to Bill Belichick. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Robert Kraft should have just kept his mouth shut and let Belichick do what he wanted to do, keep Garoppolo and get rid of Brady, and the Patriots are still doing good. Let me say something right now. Tom Brady's a systems quarterback. That's the bottom line. He's a system quarterback. And Tom Brady's a punk. And I'm going to tell you something. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers paid, what, $30 million for Tom fucking Brady? The motherfucker, if you look at Tom Brady in the middle of the year last year, his arm was a noodle arm anyway. He had a strong arm at one time in his career, but his arm last year was a noodle arm. I noticed it in the middle of the year. I'm like, this dude can't even throw no more. It's terrible. Bruce Arians, listen, everyone gets this misconception Bruce Arians is a quarterback guru. Well, let's think back. Bruce Arians, quarterback guru? How the hell does Jameis Winston regress with the quarterback guru? Bruce Arians is an overrated coach. Jameis Winston actually regressed under the tutelage of Bruce Arians. But he had all these touchdowns and yardage. Doesn't matter, he regressed. He threw more interceptions. Bruce Arians is the most overrated coach ever. Tom Brady isn't about winning. He was a benefactor of being in Bill Belichick's system. But Tom Brady, you know, I'm going to tell you the great thing about it. Tom Brady's going to go out this year and he's going to play terrible. He's going to look like shit. And there's a reason. You think Mike Vrabel didn't know Tom Brady was leaving? He knew. They didn't care. They'd rather have Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill's what, 28 years old, 27? They didn't want no 45-year-old man. He knew he was. Listen, he knew Brady was moving on. He didn't want him. He wanted Tannehill. Brady's going to go out this year. I think he had a 2-year contract with Tampa Bay. He's going to play so bad this year, he'll probably be benched. I'm telling you, he's going to play bad. Listen, he ain't going to have that friendly confines of the New England Patriots offensive scheme. You know how they protect him, he doesn't get touched? That's gone. That's gone now. He ain't going to, trust me, Tom Brady's going to be in fear of his life behind that line. And he's going to play so bad this year, he might be benched. And his legacy, people will look at his last year. That's how they all do. It doesn't matter. So Tom Brady, good riddance. The Patriots fans should be glad because you have a better chance at winning at this juncture with Brian Hoyer, whoever the fuck, Stidham, whoever the fuck it is, than Tom Brady. What are you doing? Fucking cats are driving me up a fucking wall. Stop! Fucking assholes running around. The Jaguars overpaid for Joe Schobert. Terrible move. Bill O'Brien, how the fuck is he a GM? This guy got a second-round pick. What do you get, David Johnson and a fifth-round pick or something? When they got 10 times more for Stephon Diggs, who's half the players DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, that's a great signing if you're the fucking Cardinals. You got a great player. You didn't give up nothing. I'll tell you right now, if I'm the Cleveland Browns, I may think about giving Odell Beckham. I know we can get a first. I know we can get a shitload for him. He played all last year injured. Listen, he played all last year injured with a hernia, and Freddie Kitchens' offense was 6-play offense. But the Browns could get a lot for that cat. But they won't. They'll keep him. That's fine. I have no problem keeping him. A lot of moves made today. The Bengals signed DJ Reddy and some fucking other guy. The Bengals are, these Bengals fans, oh, we're going to get Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow ain't going to have that clean pocket he had at LSU. Trust me. He may be the biggest bust in the NFL. Oh, and the Indianapolis Colts signed Phillip Rivers. I don't understand this move. Jacoby Brissett, I think, at this juncture, is a better quarterback than Phillip Rivers. I'm sorry, he is. And you would think, you give this guy a year, they should have kept with Brissett. Phillip Rivers ain't going to give you nothing. His arm's shot, too. If I'm the Patriots, maybe I go back after Jacoby Brissett. Teddy Bridgewater being signed by the Panthers, good move. I think Teddy Bridgewater is going to take off this year. I do. I don't think he don't have a real strong arm, but I think he's going to have a good year. I really do. Cam Newton, he's available. He worked out his own trade. Do you want that guy? Do you want a guy that fumbled in the key moment in the Super Bowl? Could have recovered it, but looked at it and said, I ain't going after it. I'm scared. I'm a punk. He didn't go after that ball. I don't want Cam Newton. Fuck Cam Newton. Cam Newton may not get picked up. I wouldn't want him. When you see a man in the biggest game of your career fumble the ball and have a chance to recover it and turn away because you don't want that guy. You can't win with that guy. You can't win with a guy like that. I don't want him. Yeah, Bill O'Brien's a jackass. Stephon Diggs gone. Now the Browns are trying to get Harris out of Minnesota. Yeah, it's going to take a second-round pick and a bunch of money, but I got on the scale. I was 252. And I know what it coincides with me burning. So I'm on a diet now. I'm not on a diet. Like last year, I was on a diet. What's up, bro? He's a good cat. It's all right, bro. I was on a diet. I didn't really eat nothing. Last year, I didn't diet right. I just stopped eating, basically. I just said, fuck it. This year, I'm gonna cut. Here's my problem. Why I gained weight, because I've been eating junk food like a motherfucker. Sweets. I'm gonna still eat now. I'm gonna diet, but I'm gonna eat a whole bunch of regular food and just work out. I've been working out again, but I'm not. Last year, like I said, I hardly even ate. I got down to 212. I was looking good, but you know what? Started burning, but I got about 225, 230, and then I started burning, and boom, 22 pounds like that. And I'll tell you, I think I'm done with that too. It was I go through these stages at mid-age, mid-50s, whatever. I think I'm done. I don't need it. I don't need it. I mean, I got some now. I just don't feel like smoking. But it's a phase. There was a time though when I was smoking, I was loving it. I was like, oh, I have my little whale pipe, Jamaican whale pipe. I love that motherfucker. But whatever, that's just a story for another day. But the Lions signed who the fuck the Lions? Oh, Jamie Collins. Jesus Christ. A lot of moves. Browns got the biggest moves, man. Jack Conklin, big move. Austin Hooper, big move. And Case Keenum, another big move. Some would say maybe the Browns aren't married to Baker Mayfield. Stefanski's well aware of what Case Keenum led to the fucking championship game a couple years ago, I believe. But Baker Mayfield's gonna have a superstar year this year. Trust me. That's good. You put a little pressure on Baker. If he struggles, yank him. It's that simple. I'm not married to him. What other moves were made? What's up, bruh? Bill O'Brien, I don't know how he's still... Bill O'Brien, the worst thing that happened to Texas was them beating the goddamn Bills because he got to keep his job. He needs to be fired. He's the worst GM coach ever. What they yielded for the services of DeAndre... Number one, why would you trade DeAndre Hopkins? He's one of the best... He may be the best receiver in football. One of the best. You don't trade a talent like that. You don't trade guys like that. For them to trade him and for what they got for him, no, it doesn't work out. Worst trade ever. Stephon Diggs got a hell of a lot more, and he's not even a 10th of a 16th of a 32nd of a 64 of a 128 of a 256 of a 512 of a 1,024 of a 2,048 of 4,096 of an 8,192 or 16,000 whatever. Nothing. Oh, Christian Kirksey, Green Bay. Have fun with your injury player. He sucks. He's not even good. Only reason he signed with you guys is because of Mike Pettin. He's no good. But Tom Brady, seriously, I never liked Tom Brady. He's a punk. He is a punk. Listen, Brady should have just come out and said it right after the season. I'm leaving, boom. He's just a drama queen. The Patriots are a better organization without him. And Belichick wanted to move on with him. He wanted to, go to Garoppolo and win a couple Super Bowls and show everybody he don't need Brady. Brady waited till he knows Belichick's got 1 or 2 more years left so he can leave. And is what it is. Now, people are saying the 49ers should get Brady. Why? The guy has no arm left. So, football, I'll tell you what. What's up, bro? This cat's psycho. Let me show you something. I'll have to make a separate video of that because I don't have it on me right now. Yeah, I get this little pointer and it fucking goes all over the place.